a person becomes sufficiently traumatized, they lose access to creativity. I was talking to a client who was sufficiently traumatized or traumatized a lot. Then they came to this country and they thought it would be a little better, but unfortunately they had to contend with racism. What we did recently is we were able to help her to heal from some of the suffering that she experienced. The reason why I bring her up is because she told me just a few days ago that before we met, that she lost the ability to visualize, meaning that because the trauma was so intense, whenever she'd close her eyes, she would see the trauma. And so, on some unconscious level, she prevented herself from visualizing anything because thinking of the past would be too difficult, but it also prevented her from thinking about the future as well. So it would only be black all the time. While we practiced some of the resources and the techniques that I explained in the previous books, we were able to create what is called overturning information in her understanding of her memories and in her understanding of the present, meaning that there were some disconfirming events. So she would think about stressful things and then feel like the blessing of God within her, okay?
Right.
She would think about stressful events and then be able to feel light as a feather. So these are things that are real, okay? They're completely real, but it almost sounds like science fiction when I'm explaining it to you. So recently what happened is she told me that now she no longer sees that black thing that blocks her from accessing. She's starting to see images of light that are creeping in. So now she's able to see a path towards her future.